Welcome back to video 3 of Mortgage Mythbusters. We're here again with Christina Neese and Jennifer Burton.
Hello. Hey guys.
And again, our mission to help educate first-time home buyers and renters to help achieve the home buying dream. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the role of credit scores. So what is a credit score? Where does it come from? And how does it impact, you in buying a home? So really, your credit score is a score, at least from a banking or financial standpoint, of a borrower's ability to repay. So people that don't have any credit just means that they haven't recorded anything yet. So when we talk to, we're not financial planners, but when we talk to people that don't have any credit or first getting started, maybe opening up a trade line, a credit card, one that they can handle, and they pay off each month to kind of build that up. And then, of course, a lot of people have had credit, and then there may be some dings in it. So a lot of people just assume that their credit, they know what their credit is, or that some people assume that it's bad and it's not. So what we want to try to talk about today is that range of credit scores that puts you in kind of that close proximity of buying a home, and maybe some tips that you can do to help improve that. So in our past videos, we talked about the different loan types. You'll remember us talking about FHA. FHA loans are geared towards borrowers with a wide range of credit scores. So at 3.5% down, that's what an FHA down payment looks like. In this graphic here, it talks about the credit score range of just average FHA loan borrowers, all the way down to 500 up to the max credit score of 850. So kind of that mid-range is in the 600s. But really, down in the mid to high fives, we see a good amount of people that talk to loan officers and are able to get a mortgage. Get much below that, and you're going to pay in terms of interest rate and closing cost. So, we encourage people to, number one, look at their credit score. There's a lot of banks and free apps out there now where you can kind of monitor that. And if something comes up, even if you're not in the time period where you're going to buy a home, you can address it, and if there's an error, or if there's something fraudulent, you can take care of it at that time. And then if there's some issues, we have a team of experts that that can help coach you through things that you can do to help raise your credit score. So if you're in a range where it's just not going to be financially possible to get a mortgage right now, and you do end up maybe renting for a year, our team over at Ruoff, they have some software where they can run different scenarios. If you pay down a certain amount of your credit card, or if you pay off a credit card, or if you get this medical bill removed, or maybe you do open a credit card, just different scenarios, and it'll show the estimated impact of your credit score. And so that'll help gauge, kind of what steps to take, and it helps put you on a plan, to get there. But really, Christina, I'm going to throw this over to you, but when you talk to tenants, a lot of times property management companies will, when they come into the application process, they'll have a credit score requirement. So oftentimes that comes back to where they're kind of in this range of being eligible potentially for an FHA loan.
Yeah, when I talk to clients, one of the things I have to do is review just the qualifications in general. And so when they let me know, that they are close even to that 580 or above, I let them know that being that close, or even just in the 560 range, so on and so forth, there's still options for them to discuss with you guys, with the agents on our team, about the home buying process. Talking to a lender that we work with, is also a possibility, and there's no harm in discovering the options. Before they, and not to say that I don't want them to move forward with the lease, because obviously that's what we do, but I think that it's just simpler for people to educate them, kind of be the front for the leasing side, and then just move on to letting them know, you know, what our options are as far as buying.
So on credit scores, you know, I think it's important to note too that we all know that it's important, but how important, basically the lower the credit score, the more that you'll pay for it in terms of interest over time, not just with a mortgage, but with credit cards or auto loans, things like that. So what advice, Jennifer, do you have in terms of people as they prepare to talk to a lender or buy their first home about credit scores?
I really love when a buyer comes back to me after talking with the lender and finding out that they are close to being pre-approved, that there's a few things that they need to take care of. You know, so I always try to refer them back to a lender, but just taking care of some of the smaller items that might be on their credit report, whether it's a small credit card or a medical bill, or something that has been, you know, just late that they need to work on. So yeah, once you just see that happiness on their face when they know that they don't have to rent. It's not that renting is bad, but people love to own homes, and it's just a sign of being an adult and independent. So it's nice to see that for them.
Yeah, it's really great. And, you know, it's important to note that there are steps that the borrowers have to make, you know, to help this happen. We as real estate agents are here to assist in that. And it takes working together, you know, with the loan officer and together. We see a lot of success stories in this world of, you know, just doing a few things to help improve that credit score and put you in range to buy a home. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to this video. We look forward to having you on the next one where we'll talk about steps in the home buying process.